Which of these legends interest you? What legend would you like to hear? Excellent choice. Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghost alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched.
I don't like this grouping at all.
Ghost down and Oni.
I let him kill me at that point. Didn't like the Tengu being over there. That was terrible.
Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghost alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched.
Why?
Into the shadows.
I do not like how these things
Deeds
spawn.
of the ghosts are many. Let me share one. Choose, and I'll tell it. One of my favorites. Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire
right
and
up there.
ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghost alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched. Listen while I recount an adventure. Choose, and I'll tell it. A harrowing tale.
Oh, what's up, fighter?
Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched.
Okay, fuck, there's one back there. I'm coming up.
I have many legends for you to enjoy. I'll share any story with you. Excellent choice. Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched. Hit them. Relax for a moment. Listen to these
That's a better
tales.
route. That is a much better route.
What legend would you like to hear? Let's begin.
I'm trying to see how fast I can clear
Eo's
Lighthouse.
realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and
Damn it, wrong
ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched.
Into the shadows.
Most attack with brutal speed.
That was not a good grouping.
Listen while I recount, and which of these legends interest you? Excellent choice. Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched.
Careful of the Oni.
Death struck from a distance.
What?
Oni met its demise.
Into the shadows.
Relax for a moment. Listen to these tales. I'll share any story with you. Excellent choice. Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear.
Fuck, right there? Really?
The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched. Ghost wrought destruction from above.
I gotta cut down on that time.
The deeds of the ghosts are many. Let me share one with you. What legend would you like to hear? A harrowing tale? Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Swift and clean kill.
Was not trying to go for that idiot.
The deeds of the ghosts are many. Let me share one with you. What legend would you like to hear? Let's begin. Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them. Numbered but not outmatched.
That's a terrible grouping.
Listen while I recount an adventure of the ghosts. I'll share any story with you. One of my favorites. Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched. Ghost brought destruction. I have choose and I'll tell it. Let's begin. Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors. To create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched.
The fuck was that?
Relax for a moment. Listen to these tales. Choose and I'll tell it. Excellent choice.
Because I'm gonna be getting a group invite to a group any minute. I pre-scheduled this one already, so it's nothing against you.
Eo's realm sent its Oni
Like I said,
and horrors to
time
create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched.
Into the shadows.
Longshot.
Listen while I recount an adventure. I'll share any story with you. Which of these legends interest you? Excellent choice. Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghost alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched. Defeated an Oni.
Into the shadows.
I have many legends for you to enjoy. Choose, and I'll tell it. A harrowing tale. Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghost alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched. realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched. Ghosts came first. The Oni's malevolent body still.
I don't know how the hell that worked out, but I'll take it.
Listen while I recount an adventure of the ghosts. Which of these legends interest you?
Swing across. Okay.
A harrowing tale. Eo's realm sent its Oni and horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched. The ghost showed no hesitation.
This bitch. Nice. Hope they get a good score. Low hanging fruit.
I'll share any story with you. One of my favorites. Eo's realm sent its Oni. And horrors to create a twilight of despair. With fire and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghosts alone stood against them, outnumbered but not outmatched. Struck from a distance.
Into the shadows.
Ghost down and on me. The deeds of the ghosts are many. Listen while I recount an adventure of the ghosts.
What up?
Yeah, I could say easily that this is my favorite of the stuff that she got with the expansion.
Yeah, this outfit is awesome.
Yeah.
Love
Oh,
it.
the hunter.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
is
do
pretty
like the
clean.
new. Yep.
looks so good.
There's actually quite a few things that you can match it with.
I need to get it
And
still.
yeah, I can't wait. I do like this, like the banner because it gives you the kind of wearing your hair down as opposed to
Mm,
the little bun that she has with the other flag. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the actual flag that she gets that has like the Japanese flag is pretty cool. Like with this
yeah,
outfit.
I really like it, but yeah, I don't have it yet.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
gonna take a
it
while.
hasn't been 3 weeks
Yeah, exactly.
yet.
How's your build, Longshot?
Let me. I got one that was recommended by Prey.
Okay.
Let me take a snapshot of it. Or actually, I think I already did. I just sent it to you guys in the group.
I just sent you the on Discord. I sent you the script. So.
Yep.
I do love that picture you took yesterday of Dracius Dusa.
Oh,
Just like
right.
standing there smiling at us.
It's just, I don't know, it just seemed like such a cool, funny picture. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys can see it if you look at the chat. Hey, Longshot, there seems to be some, like, wind, like, being picked up by your mic.
Yeah, it
Sorry,
sounds like you're outside.
I have a fan. I'll turn it off.
It's like you're in a car.
Yeah, exactly. It sounded like you were in a car.
My life,
Convertible.
my life goes fast, man. What can I say?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think you're gonna need forbidden medicine.
Let's see.
Okay, Andrews is good.
I,
Oh, combat
yeah,
regen?
that's what
Probably not gonna need that either.
Hold
But
on.
as it stands, it's fine.
I mean, this will work. Oh, we appreciate you, helping us out.
Yeah, no
For
worries.
sure.
I was running Forbidden Medicine in the beginning, but at least I found that it didn't really need it that much, and I've been trying to get more comfortable with the idea of using Ghost Offerings and not relying on smoke for munitions at all, and then substituting my smoke for Demon Seeds for the second legendary. But still haven't gotten there yet, and I still need to level up 1 to 120.
Yeah. That Demon Seeds build is a lot of fun, man.
Demon Seas
I
is
bet.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. It looks good. I mean, you have Enjos on there, and you got a smoke. So normally, Longshot runs it with Demon Seeds, but you can run it with a smoke. It's not going to make a massive difference. It's more playstyle dependent than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So, you are A1 for our purposes in the script that I sent through.
Okay. And I'm also gonna send you a snapshot of something that Prey sent to me,
Cool.
just so you see what my build is going off of. The comment at the bottom.
Yeah, legendary, your choice in Overshadowed. So, Overshadowed, you may end up finding that you actually like the 5-hit ultimate more. It's that's more personal preference.
Yep.
What I found is that with Demon Seeds, I liked Overshadowed, and when I was using my smoke, I preferred the 5-hit because because Demon Seeds, the guys just melt all around you, and there's
Yes.
only tends to be 2 guys left. But with the smoke, what I found was that there ended up being like 4 guys, and I'd have my ult for 3 of them, and then I'd have 1 guy I'd have to actually melee with. So
That's what I've been experimenting with because, like, while you guys were running your stuff, I mean, I typically don't get into a lot of groups, so I have a lot of time to practice. And I wanted to, what is it called? He suggested I practice Lighthouse, so
Yep.
that's what I've been doing the last hour.
Yep.
Because I was able to clear Obelisk. My fastest time was 54 seconds.
Yeah.
And then, like, I haven't been able to do it since. It's been like a minute 15, minute 10.
Well, now it'll be both of us, so you won't have to worry about that. The one that's hard is on Lion. She's got to figure out how to do Lighthouse, which is a nightmare. So.
Well, the way that I have been able to, like, at least get there faster is up the platform and across from the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
That seems to be the quickest route.
Yeah. So I think we're running through smokes and stuff. So.
That too. That's another way, but I'm just saying, like, solo.
Yep.
I've been doing okay with the lighthouse so the few
Yeah,
times
you're
I've
doing
tried
much better
it,
than I
so-
was. I mean, when you left Lion, I took your spot, and it was pretty painful. I actually
Yeah, I
started
think-
openly weeping.
Dude.
I think I got lucky the first try because the other few times was a bit rough, but I think I figured out how to do it, so I should be
Yeah,
alright.
usually you don't see him lose his composure. He was like,
I was so angry.
he was so angry.
You
Was he the
pulled it.
hunter?
No, my hunter goes to Obelisk along with A1, but I played because we had random runs earlier today, and people were jumping in as different assassin spots, and Kedekin wanted to try the hunter spot, so I let him play as the hunter, and so I started just cycling through. Like the first game, I was playing as A1, so I was playing in the role that you're going to play today.
Yes.
Then, and when Juice was there, then Juice had to leave, so I jumped into Juice's spot and played as A2, and Lion came on, and she was playing with us, and then she had to leave, and so I jumped into A3, and Juice came back. Like, it was just, so I played every role today, except for the Hunter's the only one I haven't played yet today. So, we'll
But
see
you
if
know
I
what? That's a
remember
good
it.
thing because you make the rotations, so now you've got
Exactly.
point
I
of
was
view
gonna
of
say that.
everybody.
Yeah.
Even
It is
though it
actually
must
not
have
too
been
bad.
frustrating.
Not
Because
too
you have
bad.
to
I feel like
adapt
the
every
rotations are
time.
okay. Yeah, no, and I did, and I feel like the rotations. I'm like, okay, these are actually doable. Like nothing in here is like this is outrageous. It can't be done.
Nope. No,
So
you did a great job.
I really
Nice.
like
Well,
my rotation so far.
you guys are
It's
fixing it. You're
been
fixing
great.
it. Trust me.
So,
Well, we just like we're
go ahead.
fine tuning the things where we see that there's like a little things that we can take advantage of, but it's like based on the foundation that you've laid down.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna write down these things so I can get to where I'm supposed to be better.
Yeah.
I have a Brazilian friend that he's been practicing a blowgun assassin, and seems to. I mean, I don't know
Digo?
how yeah, Digo.
Yeah. Digo asked me to play with him on. He wanted to do a speed run with two samurais where he was playing a blowgun assassin, and it was like we set it up where it was like a double hunter, double samurai run, and I played as the other hunter, just to see if it would be viable. It worked. I mean, we got a decent score. It wasn't great, but it was a decent score.
Yeah, his toxic vanish just fucking melts, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. He's actually he's a lot better than I am at switching between the weakening darts and the poison darts.
Yeah. That's what Prey does really, really well too.
Yeah, I am
there's
garbage
people
at
that
the
are just
blowgun.
really good. Bone of Imba is really amazing too. That thing.
Oh yeah.
All right. Do you want to go? Do we need to do a wave 0 clear and reconnoiter or not? Because A1 doesn't do the assassinations. A1 doesn't do. I'm trying to think if there's any place where we need to describe what we do, with the exception of wave 0 itself, which I can walk him through on our first attempt.
Yep.
The rest of it's pretty straightforward
Yeah.
for A1.
He's gonna be with you the most, so you'll be able
Yeah.
to direct him. as
He's with
needed.
me almost the entire time that he's not soloing. He's got a
Yeah.
couple waves with Jusa on 2 and 3. And then with you on 10. with Juica again on 11, with me on 12, and then with me the rest of the way. So, yeah, I'd say we'll be able to walk through, I think, for the most part. Unless do you have any questions, Longshot?
No, just bear with me as I'm still trying to get used to the terminology because I know that cliff is overlapping, so it's pretty much that one spot, and then I guess boulder and side is what I'm getting used to.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll,
Other side and obelisk. Yep. There's only
do
4
we
spawn
want to?
points.
Should we go in and actually do a clear so we can just show the quick control points, or we can do that
that's a
real
great
quick?
idea.
Give me a
All right, let's
second.
go in and practice a clear. We'll do the control points, but not capture, and then we'll show the or do the. We won't capture the zones, and then we can show the control points. For
Sure.
Alright,
1 second. I'm trying to write this down on my phone
Yeah,
here.
yeah, you're fine. Juicy just wants to make sure that everyone sees how pretty his hunter is.
Oh yeah. I was actually I was making some cold brew.
Man, she is looking just fucking dynamite, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
mine is wearing, garlic around her neck, and yours is like in a mink skull.
I know.
Yeah, you know which one's rich and which one's poor.
Exactly.
We know who the true scumbag is of the group, man. Did you miss me?
All right.
If we ever can get consistently into the top 50 with a hunter with an assassin group, are you all going to go, Doji and really?
Oh, I would definitely do that. I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I actually been planning for this. I'm going from Doshi if we reach top 100. That's just decided. That's my reward.
my time has come. That's you.
Exactly, that's gonna be my reward. And then we'll be the true scumbag Fundoshi team.
Goddamn right we are.
All right.
One of
But yeah, we gotta earn it. In the meantime, I'm just gonna wear
there's
my
no rush
favorite
long
outfit.
shot whenever you're ready.
Yeah, give me a few minutes. Sorry, it's just like I hate this keypad that I got here because it's like, okay, I'm not trying to spell ledge with an X in the middle of it. God damn it,
Hey, Juica, how's the second screening? Is that working out better for you?
Second screening.
Yeah, you said you're gonna have a big screen with the script on it.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's way better because I was previously just using my phone, and it's difficult to because the print is small because of all the detail that's on there, and so that's why I kept I still did it a couple times after I switched to my laptop, just because of habit, but that's initially why I got it in my brain that it was. That 4 was whichever boulder instead of side. I thought it was side, and I would go to side, but it was boulder, so I would get it mixed up all the time. But now I know for sure that's.
I think that was 3, right, or 2?
3,
2 or 3.
yeah, 3. Yeah, 3. It was just that was the culprit. That was just like my phone and not just glancing at things really fast and not really getting a. Because you don't really get a lot of. I mean, I guess I could, but I'm trying not to pause too much.
Yeah, I've been using my laptop since we started speedrunning.
Yeah, this is great.
I use my phone just to input it, but then the cloud puts it, there, so then I pull it up on my iPad because I have it sitting on the side right in front of me. So
I'm fortunate I can print mine out right here, so I print it out and then I do my little highlight colors and all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
This double screen is way better.
We're so prepared. I told my boyfriend earlier, I'm like, it's almost 9, I got it speedrun. And he's like, it sounds like you're working. I'm like, yeah, kind of.
I'm on the clock, baby.
It's fun work. How are you feeling, Lion? You feeling better?
I'm so.
Yeah.
Gotcha. We'll see. I want to see how this goes. If I get into it and I'm focused, I should be okay. And if not, then when Prey comes back, maybe I'll just let Longshot take my spot if he's still available.
Yeah.
because I'm not sure how it's gonna go.
So I'm halfway there.
Oh.
So our best run. What was our best run before line? It was like 1704 or something like that.
1704, yeah.
Yeah,
Damn. I think that's the one you posted to YouTube, right?
Yeah, one of them. We've
Um,
been pretty much posting all of them, I think.
the one earlier today, I don't think we posted to YouTube because I don't think Juice. That was not the one Juice was on. That was the one where Juice stepped off. Lion was on.
Yeah, we
Anakin was
wouldn't
there.
post that
Joe was
one because we had a samurai, so
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was just a practice run. But I knew when we did it that it wasn't even that great, so I wasn't
Yeah.
worried. I know we're gonna do better with the assassins.
Yeah.
It was
And
not a
also-
clean run.
No,
Nowhere near.
no.
Yeah.
As I
even
remember, didn't somebody like die on the first like wave or something? Like didn't
Yeah.
Anakin go down? I think on
Yeah.
like wave 1 because he got caught by the bubble and I had to go pick him up, and we still were able to get it done.
Exactly. So
That's how I got my run. I was right below you guys last night.
we also messed up 12 a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Like every
12
time.
was not good. Yeah,
I hate
12
12.
is so not good. But I'm hoping, I don't know. You're saying that Jus and Precious were able to handle it fine, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping that will be the case for us too.
Yeah, I think it's all about making sure we get the ammo stuff correct. Make sure the ammo.
Oh, I did it correctly on the
last.
last run, but we still had people get past us.
Yeah.
It's just so heavy, and with immunity.
Very heavy. Yeah.
But
Jusa
I
also
think
does manage. He's better than me at bringing a barrel over for that one. He was he's really good at it. So he remembers it. He brings it. He's got that. The barrel stuff, Jusa, I feel like got down. Like
Oh,
I'm
for sure.
mediocre at
He's
that.
the barrel guy.
I've been the barrel guy. I know we've only been playing for a little bit, but Lion's been playing with me for a while, and she knows the obsession with the barrels is well documented.
Yep. I can
Yeah.
vouch. I can vouch. I've seen it.
Yeah, when I started playing with him, I didn't even bother with barrels because I was like, the haunches will just blow them up, whatever. And he was like, barrels! And they eventually converted me, and so now I actually use them. But back then
And
I
this
was like,
was-
what is this guy doing?
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is like, this is before I even remotely considered like playing doing speed runs, like serious attempts. But then Olive started playing with a lot of those big, like people high on the leaderboard, and then he came back like after a couple months playing with them and played with us, and he's like, "Yo, Jusa, all those guys love barrels as much as you do." I'm like, "Hell yeah, told you."
Barrels are great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not worried about that. Usually barrels and ignites are the hardest thing, so there's no ignite on this map though, so I'm sure he's gonna be very focused on the barrels, because they're everywhere on
They
this
are
map.
everywhere. There's a ton
There's
of them.
so many. I had
Yeah.
3 for the last wave on our last run.
Yeah.
I had time
And,
to get 3 of them. It was just
I used 3
ridiculous.
for the very first run. The very first wave, I just put 3 down there. I throw a sticky. I use my ability, and the entire wave is melted. I don't even do anything.
Yeah.
Which is like for that first group, that's what you do. Just make sure I have my ultimate so that I can get it get my headshots for wave 2.
Right,
So,
right.
just a heads up, I am streaming. So,
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I will not talk shit about anyone.
I will attempt to keep my epithets to a minimum.
if it's Kettycam though, it's not really considered talking shit, is it?
No.
He's probably the only person who's gonna watch the stream, so we should be
Yeah.
considerate of him.
Try not to
It's my
bully
dude.
Kettikin too much. He's a sweet dude.
Yeah, that's my dude.
So Longshot, we're going to go to Obelisk, and I'll just quickly show you which way we're
Eo's
going, and then
realm
we'll
sent its
clear it, and then
Oni and horrors to create
we're
a
just going to do wave
twilight
0
of
clear.
despair.
Alright, so
With
I
fire
typically
and
run right
ash,
through the main
they
doors,
spread
Yep.
but
destruction
he will
and
run
fear
over on this side
throughout
and
the
gather,
land.
try to get these two, this
The
guy
ghost
and the other guy that's
Circle
over there,
around.
gather.
stood
Yep, and then we're going to
against
meet at
them,
the
outnumbered,
drum.
but
Got it.
not outmatched.
Right, I'm coming.
Yep.
I'm smoking.
No, I already smoked. You can if you
Oh,
want.
sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Ow!
You can start bombing. You don't need to worry about me. Go.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Not bad
once
for a
I,
first try. Oh,
yeah, not bad.
leave that one off.
Oh, mine did great.
Yeah. Oh, we just we captured
Sorry,
everything.
sorry, sorry.
That was my fault too. Reflex.
I didn't realize I was standing there.
It's all good.
Yeah, I figured out how to do the
You
lighthouse.
want to pull out and
Yeah.
come back in again?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, let's do it.
I need to get used to it because I realized just smokes in a different spot than you make. So
Deeds
I want to know
of
where you
the
smoke though. If
ghosts
it ends up
are
being a
many.
consistent thing.
Let me a
Wanna hear about it.
harrowing
You
tale.
can't keep
wouldn't
that a
surprise
secret
me if-
forever.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if whatever her method is like not too different from whatever the leaderboard
I've-
guys are doing.
Probably by the
Probably.
barrel.
yeah, it's by the barrel. But what I do is I take that
Sent
ammo
its
and then
and
I spam
horrors
it.
to create a
Yep,
twilight
that's smart.
Same.
of
There's so many,
despair.
there's so many ammo things.
With fire
Exactly.
and ash, they spread destruction and fear throughout the land. The ghost alone stood against them, outnumbered, not outmatched.
Don't worry about me. You just go ahead and bomb away. I try to get the.
Hit them.
40 seconds, baby. Let's go. I will be down.
I got him.
Oh, that's awesome. Follow me.
Breathe. It's a final.
I walk in front of this guy on purpose so that he wouldn't be here.
He's like, I'm a rebel.
Yeah, fuck
So
this
in the
guy.
meantime, Longshot, I'll show you some of the control points that we've seen. Obviously, Obelisk is the easiest one. The
Yes.
only thing one small recommendation here, if you haven't started doing it, if you stand slightly to the right, if you're going to smoke, it tends to be better at keeping them. If you put your smoke here, I've actually had guys sneak past me on the right-hand side and run up to the circle. So I stand right about here for a smoke if you're going to do anything like that as a control point in general. I
Okay.
don't know if anybody else has any tips for Obelisk. There's like 87 barrels in this little area, so it's literally like it's the easiest spawn. It's not even close.
Okay.
And the bubble won't really affect you.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
if you back up too much, the bubble could be there. Alright, so then we'll go up the cliff. Are you just swinging around? Jason?
Oh yeah. Are we doing something?
No,
No.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah,
So
well-
for cliff, what we found is two personing it. We'll have one here, and one right about where Lion is standing.
That's what I
That's
thought. Okay.
typically the smoke spot is where Lion is standing for a two-person clear.
Okay.
You do have a couple of single person ones. The challenge with the solo clear on this one is that occasionally guys will sneak over this side.
Yep.
What I have typically done is start here, and as the wave spawns, run, jump, smoke right here. So that
Kind of
way I
like
can
kind of
do
like the
that.
beach at the stable.
Same.
Yep.
So
basic
that's
premise.
definitely one way to go. What I do is I'll smoke here, throw my sticky there, black powder's there, and then boom.
Yeah, I do the
And
same
then
as Juicer does.
yeah, I corral them to the edge, and they usually won't move too far.
Okay.
And let me tell you that Juice and Lion are both better. I've only been playing it. I mean, I'm playing more thinking about it as a hunter,
Yeah.
not because I don't have bombs like that. So I'll let them explain that.
Fair enough.
Certainly more.
Yeah, that's how I do it too.
I think like a hunter too, so.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Let's head over to
Assassin.
side.
One thing that I was I talking to? Yeah, Kedekin. I was telling him that because Make was telling me a little bit about I think it was a Fun Nightmare or one of those guys, which is really smart that they do the black powders first, and then as they use their concussions, they start zeroing in on the center of the wave, and so that pushes them closer, and then it's really smart because you control the crowd better, and you can also you get more hits, so there's a lot less wasted hits, as opposed to being like throwing from a farther away distance, and you get more resolve. You know,
Yeah.
it's just benefits to that method. It's really smart.
Yeah, that I saw them do that at Shadows of War because they pan from like right to left, but then they kind of really center on the middle there because it still hits everybody.
Yep. Lion, do you do the left right or right left with the black powders?
Not with the black powders, just with the concussions. I don't like to waste a lot of time with the black powders because I want to switch quickly, so I usually just throw about like as soon as the wave
Gotcha.
spawns or before, and then after that with my concussions, I'm more careful about how I'm pushing the enemies around.
The way that I do black powders is, I mean, I do have one exception, and that's the cliff control point. The way that I just explained it. So throw sticky and black powders on the left, and then corral them toward the right. But other than that, I remember watching this video. I think it's probably the first speedrun video that I saw. It was Liquid running a Ronin, and I was just really like impressed by the way that he uses his, or at least back then he used this black powder. So he spreads out the damage of the black powders on both ends of the wave, and
Yeah.
then starts doing so that catches everyone on fire, and then starts doing all the damage in the center with his concussions. It's really smart.
It's
The
like
same way as Nightmare does
it's
it.
those are what I refer to as bookends. You're
Yep.
sandwiching them in the middle.
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, I do the same.
Yeah,
But
I
lately I've
usually
been
don't do that because I'm usually on control, at least in the past like waves that we did, so I'm usually on the side of the wave. So it doesn't really work as well for that. But
Yeah,
if you're in
when
front,
when you're on
it
the
makes
side,
more
it's actually-
sense. Yeah.
the way I've
Yeah,
been
when-
doing it recently is like I'll throw my black powder out first, one of them, use the concussions, and then try and use the black powder at the end as well to finish them off.
So I'm just FYI, as you're especially with Enjos right here, and especially with two people, you won't even get the second black powder off, and the speed is of the essence. You may want to throw out both black
Yeah,
powders.
the only
Okay.
times that I keep my black powder, that I only use one, is if there's another wave coming after.
Okay. Fair enough.
And I don't have, I'm not gonna have a smoke, so I know that I need the black powder, but if I already know that someone smoked, I could just pick another one, then I will use both.
Okay.
So this wave
this
is
is
pretty
side,
straightforward. There's
by the
really not
way.
a lot of yeah. This is side right here. There's really not a lot of special whatever with this one. The only thing that is special is the eye will occasionally come down to right about where I'm standing.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit less than it. So if you're like standing back here just flinging black powders and flinging bombs, like, oh, I'm cool, then you get stuck by the eye. That will happen.
So you
it
want to
is
be closer to
a
where
little tighter.
I am, I think that's usually safe.
Yep.
Okay.
And the other thing is, if you throw your sticky and you're too close to the edge, your sticky will go off the edge.
Oh, yep. That's happened to me.
Happened to me. Alright, we'll go to Boulder.
And
Boulder
Boulder's
is
kind of
the
the same
toughest
thing.
of the-
Yep.
Go ahead, Juice.
No. Go. You were explaining.
It's just the toughest of the spawns because there are. First of all, the eye comes all the way to about where I'm standing right now.
Further even.
So, yeah, it's
Yeah,
rough.
you're like this far.
Yeah. So prey tends to, and this doesn't mean you have to do it, but prey tends to actually go here, and he tries to throw from here. I mean that because the eye comes, and sometimes it comes to like right about here where lion is. But if you're here, you're okay. So he kind of stays in this area. I will often stand all the way in the back here, and I'll pluck them from behind. And that also gives me the ability to view all the way up. So if somebody's running away, I can pick them off from far away.
Got it.
And
that's what I do too.
where you are right now
Yep.
is where people will also often be.
Okay.
Is up on here and tossing bombs from this area.
We've had issues with that though on several waves, where one person was up there and then I would smoke here, but the archers would teleport behind, so someone had to ult and catch up to them. It's not a big deal, but I feel like